Believing is Seeing, the story of Isaac and Julius. Before the happy visitors started coming by, the daily silence seemed to conspire with the visual darkness to deepen Daniel's hopeless solitude. Then one day a vehicle rumbled up, and he heard greetings from Flo, a social worker from Naomi's village tasked with finding out more about two small boys reportedly in need of a home. The children's department reported Julius, age 4, and Isaac, age 3, had been orphaned by the death of their mother and the blinding of their father in an industrial accident. Daniel told Flo he had not been with the boys in months. His wife was not dead, but vanished and remarried. His blindness had left him unemployed and penniless, but he still hoped he could regain sight with an operation. Deemed unfit to father any longer, his two sons had been taken away. When asked what he would do if he could see again, he said without hesitating, "I would go and get my boys." The Naomi's village staff took Daniel to the hospital to get his eyes rechecked. The damage was deep, and restoration of sight was no longer possible. Daniel grieved in the vehicle on the way home, telling the Naomi's village nurse, Anne, his life was over now. He lamented that while his body was strong and he felt able to work, no one would use him. Anne shared scripture and reassured Daniel that God still had a purpose for his life. Over the next 3 weeks, the Naomi's village staff waited on approval to bring Daniel's sons into the Naomi's village family. Discussions had also been ongoing, unbeknownst to Daniel, about hiring him to work, perhaps as a dishwasher and laundry worker. Julius and Isaac were soon approved to come live at Naomi's village. Pastor Boniface and Flo stopped by Daniel's home on the way to pick up Julius and Isaac to invite him to be there when they arrived. As Daniel told it later, this is when he knew for sure God was real. A few short hours later, a crowd of rescued orphans, staff, and missionaries clustered around the SUV as two frightened and lonely toddlers were handed out. This seemed a muted celebration in comparison to others, dulled a bit by the expression on the faces of these little wounded warriors. Then, there standing with confidence to receive them, though he could not see them, was Daniel. The children were handed like bundles through the confused and quieted crowd to Daniel. He spoke softly to each armful, telling them, "I did not throw you away like trash. I love you, and you are in a good place now. They will take good care of you here, and I will too."